My name is It's Carter XD, and this is How to Make Episode 2. Today I will be showing you how to make a plot system in Minecraft Bedrock. Enjoy! Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and make your plots. Like so, I'm just going to make them a 10 by 10. You can make them as big as you want. Anyways, I'm going to fast forward through this. Okay, so now that I've done this, what I'm going to want to do is go here, and I'm going to want to give myself a border. After, make sure around it, I'm going to dig a 2-block deep hole, like that. And so this inside part is 10 by 10. You can make it as big as you want, even 32 by 32. So, and then what we're also going to do, I'd recommend this helps a lot, /gamel, show, border effect, and you're going to do false. And as you can see, that those little red particles will go away now. And so now we can put grass over all of these borders, like so. And now that we've done that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to use my rolled edit. It doesn't matter if you guys have it or not. You could fill this in yourself. But you see, I'm going to take this second layer right here. I'm going to set this as my first corner. And you want to keep this top part grass. And I'm going to look for my edge. Okay, yeah, I think I went a little bit past it. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to look for my edge right like that. And I'm going to cover this back up. And set this as my corner 2, if I can get it. By the way, this add-on, if I go here, it's pretty useful. It is called, you can't see it from here. It's like a world builder add-on. I'll put it at the top of the screen right here. And so now I'm going to fill this with allows, or you would just not put denies here. Either one. Whichever one you want to do. You would like put a bedrock right here instead of allows. But you see, if you make them in survival, then what'll happen is right, they'll be up here and they'll just be able to dig down infinitely to bedrock. You could do that, but I wouldn't recommend that. What you could do is instead right here, you could just do bedrock. They can't mine past it. But if you put them in adventure, then you need to make this allows, and then you need to place deny blocks under here if it's survival. So if you get that or not. So now that I've done that, what I'm going to do to make this easier to see, I'm going to take some terracotta, maybe red terracotta, nah. I went kind of like, right, I'll take redstone actually, instead, I'll do redstone or red concrete, I'll just do red concrete. I can't decide today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just gonna want to go through this like so. I want to go here, and I want to do that, and I'm just gonna trace the outside of here. By the way, I'm only make half of your pathway. Helps a lot more. And I'm gonna go here, do that. I might have not filled in a block there. Okay, I didn't fill in that block back there. Anyways, so now that I got my little plot right here, what I'm gonna want to do is I'm gonna want to do that, and sorry, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put 2 buttons. I'm gonna break those 2 blocks right there and that block. And So now I'm gonna put some signs. I'm gonna actually do hanging signs because I have an idea for this. In cherry. Right here, this is gonna be buy. And this right here is gonna be teleport. So I have the buy and the teleport. Now I'm gonna take my glow ink sack and my white dye. Do that. And sorry, right here we're gonna test for money. We're gonna give them the tag, remove that. So we have test for money, give tag, remove the money. Then we're gonna take away this button right here so nobody else can buy it and then get into their plot. So right there, that puts that there, and then it's gonna say they bought a plot. So I'm gonna give myself a command block. Give s command underscore block. And that's good. Test for the money, give them the tag, remove the money, set that so nobody else can buy it, then tell everybody that they bought a plot. And I need to look at the bottom of here. That's the farthest it needs to go down is, oh wait, I had to put a border right here. Where am I gonna get it from? Right there. Boom. And I'm gonna put a border right here, and right here I'll put that like that. And now this is gonna be a chain conditional always active. I'm gonna go up and these are all gonna be chain conditional always active command blocks. And then this just impulse unconditional needs redstone. Clear my inventory. And you're also going to want to place a command block like going down, then a command block going up. And for this, you're going to want to place a button right here. It cannot be on the command block because it'll activate that command block too. So it has to be right here to the left of that. And I'm going to go ahead, and then this, you're going to do slash, wait, I forgot my scoreboard. Slash scoreboard players test, and then I'm going to do @p money, and then the minimum I'm going to make a plot 1,000. So I'm just going to take that and put that into here. Boom. Then I'm going to do slash tag @p add, and then I'm going to do P1. And also I'm going to go here. I forgot to make it to tell them what plot it is. So I'm going to do plot 1. There we go. Make sure you honeycomb it so they can't edit it. Because, I don't know, people like to do that. And then we're going to go to this third one. Right here. I'm going to put in the same one as up here, but instead right here, you're going to remove the test and put remove. Then right here, you're going to do slash structure load. I'm going to do PB. And then we're going to see how many blocks we need to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need to go, that coordinate at the top is going up by -2 or going down by -2, you could say. So it is. That last one's going to be -2. I'm going to do squiggly, 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 -2, but that's just for me. Yours will be different if you look at the top. Alright, and then I go up 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block. So I'm going to go to my middle squiggly and make that a 4. I'll go ahead and explain this again. If you're looking at the position, right. So if the command block's right there, it needs to be 1 actually. My bad, error. So that's going to be 1, -1. As you can see, that's going up by -1. This way would be positive. This way is negative because it's adding on to the negative. It means it's going lower. That very last one. And say I had my plots like this way instead, like a different way, and I would have to see which coordinate's moving, the first one or the second one, when I go towards the direction from the command block to right here, because it's going to load right here. Alright, so now, we're going to get a structure block. You're going to do /give at S, or your name, or at P, structure block. And I'm going to do this, and you're going to want to set the stuff to 1, 1, 1. Then you're going to make this one offset 1. And I have to look at the direction of this. Right, so that's by plot 1. And so now I need to go here. And since it's facing this direction, I needed to place my blocks like that. And then I'm going to put plot has been bought. It's not how you spell bought. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this. And if I'm gonna go back here, I forgot, you don't want to honeycomb this yet. It's my bad. By plot 1. You don't want to honeycomb that yet, but you can make it white and glowing. I'll show you later why that's important. Then I'm going to save this as PB. It is case sensitive, so make sure you put the right capitals and stuff. Then you can remove that fully. So now I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to fill that in place and allow. Oh wait, no, we have to do this last command block. My bad. You're going to do /say, and then I'm going to put an arrow going into where their name's going to be. I'm just going to say, and then you're just going to put at P has bought a plot. And I'm going to go ahead and do this, where I'm going to do that symbol. And I'm going to put L to enlarge it, O to make it tilted or italics, whatever you'd like to call it. Then I'm going to make it purple with a 5. And so now we got these last 2 command blocks to do, and then we got one more thing to do. I'm going to do /pp at P, and it's going to be, you're going to do the brackets. I'm going to do R equals 4.5. Then you're going to do comma, space, tag equals. Then I'm going to put P1 for plot 1. And then, see, since that last coordinate, it's like that one down there. It's going out, so I'm going to make it go out this way. Like so. And so, negative right there. And so I need to make that about, since if I want them going in the middle, it's going to be 1, 2, so 2.5. And so I'm going to make this like this. Oh, since I'm doing this upper one though, it needs to be in. So I'm not going to do negative. I'm going to do 2.5. So 2.5. Then I'm going to copy this actually and put it on this bottom one also. So I'm going to make this negative though. Make sure you put this button to the left, not on the command block again. Okay, so if I were to have it, it would teleport me in here. But if someone else were to click my button, I were like 20 blocks away, it wouldn't work since it's only in a radius of 4.5 when you click the button. So that's nice. And before we take it to the other side, you're going to go ahead and break these blocks right there. So going down like that, let me clear these like white corners. Good go. And so you're going to dig down 1, 2, 3, like that. And now you're going to need a structure block again. I'm going to place it right here. And ooh, this is not going to be very good to do. I'll deal with it. So, and now I'm going to name this plot. And I'm going to go down about, we'll see, 4. And when I go look, the allows are up there. So if I'm doing this right, then I need to make it. But that should be perfect. It needs to be 2 under the border block. And allows. Why are the allows in border blocks? Okay. So right here, I should see that border block on the very bottom if I go farther down. So if I were to set this to 12, I see that border block on the very bottom of there. So yeah, that's nice. And you need to also go down there real quick and put a border block to the left of that border block, like so. So it's a double border block. And you just need to get the size right of this. Okay, so I need to size that out 1 more. Wait, no, I need to make the offset 1, 1 first. Right, like that. There we go. So now, it's going to be like that. And I almost have the full thing. I need to make this size 1 more still. 13. Alright, 14. And 14 seems to be perfect. There we got the entire thing, as you can see. And we're just going to copy that. And now, simply just, I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to measure how many blocks long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 14 blocks long. So now I'm going to go out here 14 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now you see, if I had it over here, like if I had to have it over here, then, and it was pointing this way, saving it like that, I just have to go to whichever corner, so I'd have to go like right here and then down like that, and then load it right there. But at the very bottom corner of where that was closest to the structure block, it's kind of hard to explain. But since I did it like this over here, in the structure block was right here instead, then I will need to go and right there. So now that I've went out, I think this is 14 blocks. Sorry if this is a little bit confusing. If you guys need any help in the comments, you could like put your Discord or something and I could help you out. Wait, what am I doing? Alright. So I'm just gonna go down here like that. And you see, since that's 14 blocks long, and I dig down at the end of there, then I'm just gonna go forward at the corner one. Because if I were to load it with the structure block and then do like one offset one like this, as you can see, if I were to save it right here, the very bottom corner would be like down here. So I need to go right there. Then I'm going to delete that right there. I'm going to fill this back in. And go right here and do slash structure load plot. I think I put a capital. Not sure. Then right here, and then you're gonna do 180 degrees. And I just gotta hope that worked. And it did. Except for it did not load this upper part because I was stupid and was not competent enough to make it high enough. Okay, so I built this right here again. Since I accidentally didn't make the height high enough, you gotta make sure you capture the entire thing. And I'm just gonna change this to 2. And okay, I'm not gonna honeycomb it yet either. And then plot 1. Instead I'm gonna make it plot 2 because it's plot 2. And I'm gonna go down here, and instead of -1, I'm gonna put +1. Or if that was +1 over there, I would have put -1 here. And here, I'm just gonna do, instead of negative, it's gonna be positive, and it's gonna be plot 2. Then here, instead of positive, it's gonna be negative, and it's gonna be plot 2. And then you're just gonna fill this back up. And now you are done. And you can structure block save this, do that again, and then you gotta change that. But all you gotta change is the stuff. These are the only command blocks you have to change. This one, you could change it to like plot 3. Then these you do not need to change at all, you know? Then you need to change that to plot 3, that to plot 3. And then the other one over there, plot 4, you know, plot 6, whatever. Really. Okay, so now as you can see, I can't buy it yet because I don't have any money. So I'm gonna do slash scoreboard players add S and I'm gonna do 1,000. That's my money. So now I have 1,000 money, and I'm gonna buy the plot. Oh wait, one thing I forgot, guys. I'm sorry. If you go down here, you do need to change. I need to change that to -1, I think. So, go there. Wait, it is adding positive, so let me see. Having some technical difficulties here. I need to remove my tag so you can't buy it over and over again. Tag as remove plot 2. And I'm going to click this. And try, and that's not working. Okay. Oh right, I don't have $1,000. What am I doing? So right. Some reason it's going on the back here. And the reason behind that is because you need to go down here, and that was right there, but you need to put 180 degrees. I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. And so now if I were to remove that tag, give myself $1,000 again, boom, plot has been bought. I can teleport inside my plot. say someone was doing that from like far away, see, and it wouldn't teleport me, see, from far away enough. But then I can go here. I can't buy it yet. Don't have enough money. Go here. I bought it. Go inside. Good. And then if I press this button down here, I go outside. Press this button down here, I go outside. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It might be a little bit confusing. No. So, make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me if this worked for you. Tell me what didn't work, if it didn't work. And any more tutorials that you would like me to make. But that's it. Peace out.